Namaste. So, since the great breakthrough, the insight that we're never going to get anywhere with the Vedic teachings because people just can't digest them. They're so full of misunderstood terms that people don't even get the main theme of the teaching. So we are going to pivot to Qigong, and we're going to revive the ancient practices, the secret practices that I was taught and further discovered on my own and was given to me by my mother at a very young age, who was a tantrika, and gave me the books and materials to understand my own sexuality and life. And now we're going to go into it on a very simple level that anyone can understand. Hopefully this will broaden our audience and increase our reach so that we can have a more deserving client base, and eventually maybe some kind of center and, all like that. So it begins from Jing, huh? Like a long time ago, I did a video, begin from sex, because sex is where it begins, huh? This life is the result of sex. Let's be totally honest about it. The seed is injected into the womb, the body develops, and the being takes birth in an embodiment according to his karma. So that karma has to be experienced. Now, it can be experienced voluntarily or involuntarily. It can be accepted with grace, or it can be resisted and cause all kinds of suffering. It's just up to the individual. So what we want to do is present a method, time-tested, ancient, very effective, that allows any individual to attain very high states of qi and qian. Qi means vital force. Remember what we've been talking about in this whole series on Brihadaranyaka? Or are you so dazzled by the Sanskrit and whatever that you can't even grasp the main theme, which is vital force, prana, life energy, qi. So that qi has to be cultivated, not wasted. And the source of qi is Jing, one source anyway. Jing means the sexual fluids that are generated during erotic excitement. These have to be kept and assimilated, digested, and turned into qi. Otherwise, if they are wasted by an ejaculative orgasm, either in the male or the female, the total supply of qi diminishes. One only gets a certain amount of Jing in a lifetime. It's just like one only gets a certain amount of money in a lifetime by karma. And if you waste it, if you throw it, if you ejaculate or have an orgasm for a female, this substance is wasted. It's lost forever. And you can get to the end of life. Just like if you spend all your money and don't save anything, you can get to the end of your life and be in poverty. Similarly, you can spend all your Jing and waste all your qi, and at the end of life, you wind up, like a vegetable. Oh, it's horrible. I've seen it. So you have to learn this art of conserving the Jing, the sexual fluids. And that is done by avoiding orgasm. Now, this is like the fundamental tantric sexual teaching. And you have to accept that this is known by the sages, and it's taught by them as a way to attain superhuman ecstasy, knowledge, and powers. So this is the path. Without this extra energy. You cannot reach the highest state of Shen, which is Tao, or infinity, Brahman, enlightenment, Nibbana, whatever you want to call it. It's the same thing. But we have found by bitter experience that most people cannot understand the Vedic scriptures dealing with Vedanta. They are too intellectual. In times past, they were not too intellectual. They were easily understandable. But humanity has degenerated so much due to the influence of commercialism and bad governments that now people can't understand these teachings anymore. So the Chinese have a simpler teaching which was developed by the martial arts people and passed down through the martial families, like the Yang family. And this is married, I mean, literally in the case of my teacher, she married a Zen master of the Yu family. So when the Yang and the Yu families get together, they produce a synthesis of meditation and martial skills that is extremely powerful for living in the world. So that's what we're going to be teaching. Hang on. This is a major pivot, and we're taking a hard right turn.